from the 2nd Battalion, 39th Infantry Regiment, 165th Infantry Brigade. Please stand for the invocation given by Captain James Major.
Their arms are currently deployed. Protect them and their families this day. Lord, again, we thank you for the protection and care you've given all of us, especially these new soldiers during the past 10 weeks. Lord, thank you for giving them strength and courage from the first days on Victory Forge all the way to the final days of Victory Forge. Lord, as we continue to prepare these soldiers for the next phase of training, I pray that you'll watch over them, protect them, guide them, be their source of their strength, Lord. Lord, be with them as they go. And as they serve our nation proudly, I pray you bless them. I ask this in your holy name. Amen. Amen.
Please be seated. The purpose of today's ceremony is to recognize the commitment of the men and women you see standing in formation before you today, who have volunteered to serve their country as soldiers. This review is the last official formation of the training cycle. Not everyone successfully completes this difficult period of training, but those in formation today represent disciplined, motivated, physically fit soldiers who exemplify the Army's 7 core values: loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, and personal courage. They are imbued with the warrior ethos and display the tenets of putting the mission first, never accepting defeat, never quitting, and never leaving behind a fallen comrade. This is an important day, and these soldiers can take great pride in their accomplishments. To the parents, families, and friends of these soldiers, Fort Jackson extends a very warm and sincere welcome. We are justifiably proud of them and equally honored that they have chosen to join our ranks. Please direct your attention to the left of the formation. The units marching today from your left to right are the 282nd Army Band under the command of Chief Warrant Officer Jonathan Ward. Graduating soldiers from companies A, B, and C. The Battalion Color Guard. Graduating soldiers from companies D, E, and F. Identified by their distinctive headgear are the drill sergeants. These dedicated non-commissioned officers form the backbone of the Army's training center system. Selected on the basis of professional competence, leadership ability, and years of service, these men and women undergo intensive training to earn the right to wear their distinctive hat and insignia. With the drill sergeant hat goes the important responsibility of molding civilian men and women into soldiers. The commander of troops for today's ceremony is Captain Carlton M. Searcy, who serves as the executive officer for the 2nd Battalion, 39th Infantry Regiment. He and the battalion staff are positioned on the field. The reviewing officer for today's graduation is the commander of the 2nd Battalion, 39th Infantry Regiment, Lieutenant Colonel J.C. Glick. On his left is Command Sergeant Major Dennis J. King, the senior non-commissioned officer, master trainer, and principal advisor to the commander. The commander of troops will now bring forward the colors and persons to be honored. appropriate for soldiers not in uniform and all armed forces veterans to salute the American flag. We ask all others to please remove your headgear and place your right hand over your heart as our national anthem is played. Please be seated. Lieutenant Colonel Glick and Command Sergeant Major King will now present the awards. The outstanding drill sergeant of the cycle for Company A is Drill Sergeant Sean Jones from Beckley, West Virginia. The soldier leader of the cycle for Company A is Private Fernando Garcia from Walla Walla, Washington. The soldier of the cycle for Company A is Private First Class Jonathan Miller from Waterloo, Iowa. The highest score in basic rifle marksmanship for Company A, hitting 37 out of a possible 40 targets, is Private First Class Jacob Charlson from Council Bluffs, Iowa. The highest score on the end of cycle physical fitness test for Company A, scoring 305 points on the extended scale, is Private Eugene Nunn from Sacramento, California. The outstanding drill sergeant of the cycle for Company B is Drill Sergeant Tatarian Tompkins from Cordele, Georgia. The soldier leader of the cycle for Company B is Private First Class Hati J. Kolaku from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The soldier of the cycle for Company B is Private John Rangel from Fort Worth, Texas. The highest score in basic rifle marksmanship for Company B, hitting 39 out of a possible 40 targets, is Private Brett Jackals from St. Stephen, Minnesota. The highest score on the end of cycle physical fitness test for Company B, scoring 329 points on the extended scale, is Private Dylan Keith from Laurel, Montana. The outstanding drill sergeant of the cycle for Company C is Drill Sergeant Joel Backer from Salem, Oregon. The soldier leader of the cycle for Company C is Private Melanie Sobranella from San Diego, California. The soldier of the cycle for Company C is Private Eric Cook from East Liberty, Ohio. The highest score on the end of cycle physical fitness test for Company C, scoring 368 points on the extended scale, is Private First Class Jordan Davis from Winston, Missouri. The outstanding drill sergeant of the cycle for Company D is Drill Sergeant Erica Scott from Tijuana, Mexico. The soldier leader of the cycle for Company D is Private Joseph Guy from St. Louis, Missouri. The soldier of the cycle for Company D is Private First Class Matthew Lyons from Mechanicville, New York. The highest score in basic rifle marksmanship for Company D, hitting 36 out of a possible 40 targets, is Private Marcus Johnson from Sholo, Arizona. The highest score on the end of cycle physical fitness test for Company D, scoring 362 points on the extended scale, is Private First Class Yang Zong from Jefferson, Georgia. The outstanding drill sergeant of the cycle for Company E is Drill Sergeant Chucky Williams from Dillon, South Carolina. The soldier leader of the cycle for Company E is Sergeant Lorenzo Cruz from Noblesville, Indiana. The highest score in basic rifle marksmanship for Company E, hitting 38 out of a possible 40 targets, is Private First Class Lord Emmanuel Anthony Rigonin from Los Angeles, California. The highest score on the end of cycle physical fitness test for Company E, scoring 352 points on the extended scale, is Specialist Callie Marshfield from Brewer, Maine. The outstanding drill sergeant of the cycle for Company F is Drill Sergeant Emmanuel Garcia from Albion, New York. The soldier leader of the cycle for Company F is Private Nicole F. Farr from Auburn, Indiana. The soldier of the cycle for Company F is Private First Class Chase A. Pasquarto from Tampa, Florida. The highest score in basic rifle marksmanship for Company F, hitting 38 out of a possible 40 targets, is Private Jacob G. Ricks from West Lafayette, Indiana. The highest score on the cycle physical fitness fitness test for Company F, scoring 344 points on the extended scale, is Private Angel Carlson from Crest Hill, Illinois. For demonstrating outstanding performance of duty while supporting the unit's training mission, the battalion recognizes Major Matthew Hanna. For demonstrating outstanding performance of duty while supporting the unit's training mission, the battalion recognizes Mrs. Ellen Deal. For exceptional professionalism and dedication to excellence in support of the accomplishment of the unit's total mission, the battalion recognizes Staff Sergeant Jody Harrison. Ladies and gentlemen, the commander of the 2nd Battalion, 39th Infantry Regiment, Lieutenant Colonel J.C. Glick.
General Becker, Colonel Hernandez, Sergeant Major Madison, Sergeant Major Hickey. Veterans, family, friends, loved ones, welcome, and thank you for coming to 239 AAAO graduation today. We are truly honored by everyone's presence. I'll tell you that as a battalion commander, you get to make a lot of speeches. You know, there's all the family days, but truthfully, like I told you yesterday, that's Sergeant Major's day. But of all the speeches that I do, graduation is my favorite. You know, I've been able to watch for 10 weeks as drill sergeants transformed you from civilians into soldiers and warriors. And this is my opportunity to kind of push you out into the world, into the Army world, into the Army family, with some hopefully inspirational words of advice. Now, as much fun as that is, and as honored and proud as I am to do that, I'm going to tell you that it's not easy. Because you give so many speeches, you really want them to be special and not repetitive. So, you know, I started by reading speeches, you know, writing them out the night before, or a couple nights before, and then reading them. And then I said, well, that's not personal enough. So I started just putting notes on a piece of paper. And so that would jog my memory. And I said, that's not personal enough. So you can't see, but I don't have any notes. I do this off the cuff because I think then it's personal. Then, though the themes may be the same, and some of the words and the sayings are the same, and the jokes are definitely recycled, it's unique for your class. It's just for you, and that's what's important. So when I first started doing this, I talked to my wife, my other Ranger buddy. I told you Sergeant Major, my